What's up, YouTube? Erod212 here with another video. So I went to a local show recently and I picked up some low print Spawn books. So a couple weeks ago, stopped at the Clifton Comic Show in Clifton, New Jersey, and there was some great buys there. Zap Comics had a bunch of books in the $3 bins, the $10 bins, and these are the books that I picked up from them in those bins. Let me show you. So I picked up a nice copy of Giant Size Invaders #1. This is a nice Schomburg cover, I believe. Daredevil Annual #1. Nice copy there. Daredevil #10. Early red costume appearance there. Daredevil #20. What is that? 28. Oof, vision's failing. 28. Nice copy. Always like this cover. Daredevil #29 being unmasked. I think that's a pretty cool cover. And then Daredevil #34. I like that. This book had some spec to it. Kind of died down after everybody saw what they did with this character. But we shall see. Scar, Son of Hulk #1, and this is the variant edition. I believe this might, no, it's not. I thought it was a Perillo, but it's not. It's got that Perillo-ish art to it, but it is not. This book I was happy to get right here. Fantastic Four Annual #3, The Wedding of Reed and Sue Richards. A little bit of a busy cover, but very cool. These annuals, 1, 2, and 3, all nice annuals to pick up. You know, good books. Not the best of condition, but for the price, I couldn't leave it there. And that's Batman Detective Comics #405, and that's the First League of Assassins. So how could you leave that in a bin, especially at the prices they were at? Talk about that. This book right here. Just a classic. Love this book. This is Manny NYC, one of his favorite books, and that is Uncanny X-Men #137. That iconic cover right there. You know, probably in the mid-range, probably like a 6.0-ish copy, but definitely can't let it go. Marvel Girl has the original Marvel. Phoenix has the original Marvel Girl costume. Very cool. Like that a lot. And then I couldn't believe that this was sitting in the bin. This was a $10 bin. Tomb of Dracula #13, The Origin of Blade. Yes, this was sitting in a bin, and people were there before me, so people had passed this book up. Couldn't believe that. And then Zap had they had bought a collection, and it had a nice Spawn run with a lot of the low print Spawn runs. So if you don't know, probably like from like the 160s into the 200 plus, Spawn kind of starts dying down. People are not buying Spawn, and the print runs get pretty low. There are a few issues that are in like that 10,000 print run range, up to like 15,000. Pretty low print run, and they become desirable books for you to go hunting for. So if you're out in the flea market, or if you see them for an affordable price, might be some books to pick up. There's some nice homages that McFarlane did. Some good stuff. But this is Spawn #185. Endgame. This is the death of Al Simmons. There are 3 variants. There's a second print, a third print, and I believe like a black and white variant to this. So be on the lookout. This is a nice book with a low print run. Talking about the homages, we've got Spawn #223, classic rendition of the Walking Dead. I like that. Todd crushes it on this. That's really nice. And then the one I like the most, and my man Biggie's will agree, Spawn #221, and this is that Amazing Fantasy 15 homage. Was playing with the idea of sending this in for the McFarlane signing, but decided not to go with it, so held back on it, and that'll be that. And then walked around, did some more shopping, ran into my man Chris from Panther Comics, another great vendor. If you get the opportunity to go to Panther Comics, stop by their shop. Great shop. Jersey has some of the best shops out there right now, I feel. You just get some really good bang for your bucks. The Owners are pretty friendly, and who doesn't want to go to a shop with friendly owners and great books? You know what I'm saying? So Panther Comics, check them out. But I picked up this because it's a nice little spec, I think. This is Werewolf by Night #1. This is the new Werewolf by Night, but this is the, I believe this is the 1 in 25 variant on this book. What else did I get? A book I don't pass up too often, and that's Uncanny X-Men #133. This is the first solo Wolverine story. Wolverine fighting in those caves underneath the Hellfire Club. Just iconic, iconic. And this book keeps rising, especially in high grade. For some reason, I can't get this book past a 9.2. I just haven't had the luck with this book, but this is just a great, great book to own. And then DC books are on the rise. I'm telling you right now, if DC does it right, and Black Adam's done pretty good in the box office, although I haven't seen it. DC does it right with the new leadership that they've got going on now for their movies and everything else. We could see some spikes in DC keys. One of the books I would pick up, and I did pick up because I believe in this book, is Batman #635, first appearance of the Red Hood. Jason Todd as the Red Hood. This is just a great read if you have not read it. And that's the whole thing with these books, man. Read those stories. Get that background on these books. You'll never know until you read them how good these things are. Another book, I can't believe the price is on this book now. But Marvel Premiere #28. It is the first Legion of Monsters. You've got Man-Thing, Werewolf by Night, Morbius, and Ghost Rider. We've seen Man-Thing, we've seen Werewolf by Night, we've seen Morbius. All we need is Ghost Riders, and you have this team right here for a movie. Add Elsa Bloodstone and whatever else you want to add, and boom, Legion of Monsters is there for you. And then the last book is, again, another book that I think is an underrated book. It predates 2 other books, so kind of a hint right there. It's a nice Silver Age key. And this book predates Iron Man #1 and Submariner #1. And yes, it is that classic Iron Man and Submariner #1. Such an underrated book, but I'm starting to see this sell. I saw a couple of these move at New York Comic Con. So people are starting to jump on it. Besides that, look at the art, man. Just look at the Submariner on that. That's a pretty cool cover. So yeah, that's a one-day haul at a small show. Can't beat that, right, guys? But you know what? Check these videos out because there's some really good content on them. I had to take a little hiatus from whatnot, but I will be back real soon. Coming back better and stronger with a 1,500K subscriber giveaway. And until my next video,